Okay, these sample problems are over simplifying expressions where you're dividing. When we multiplied, we added exponents. Since division is the opposite of multiplication, we would expect to do the opposite of addition, which is subtraction, and that's correct. So this problem, 5 to the 9th divided by 5 squared would be 5 to the 9 minus 2, which would be 5 to the 7th. Remember in previous examples where we were multiplying, like in problem number 2, we would add our exponents and we would get 5 to the 11th. And another previous example, we have a power raised to 2 exponents, so that would be 5 to the 9 times 2, which would be 5 to the 18. So you can see what you do when you divide, when you multiply, and when you have a power to a power. So you need to make sure you understand all three of these situations. Okay, in this problem we have d to the 14th divided by 17th, so that would be d to the 14 minus 17, which would be d to the negative 3, and we need to simplify that to get rid of our negative exponent. In this one we have x to the 11 minus 11, y to the 3 minus, don't forget there's a 1 right here, so 11 minus 11 would be 0, 3 minus 1 would be 2, and remember x to the 0 is 1, so our simplified answer would just be y squared. In this problem we would have 10 divided by 5, m to the 6 minus 2, n to the 3 minus 7, which would simplify to 2, m to the 4th, n to the negative 4th, and we would rewrite that as 2m to the 4th divided by n to the 4th to get rid of our negative exponent. Remember, I suggested that you put exponents on what you have inside the parentheses. So this 2 on the outside has to be distributed not only to the 3, giving us 3 squared, but also to this 8. So we have 3 squared divided by 8 squared, which would be 9 divided by 64. Once again, remember the 6 has an exponent of 1, so this would be 6 to the 3rd divided by 5 to the 6th. And you can just leave this problem like this if you want to. You don't have to multiply it out. Once again, this has an exponent of 1. The a has an exponent of 1. So you have 1 to the 3rd divided by a to the 3rd, which would just be 1 over a to the 3rd, because 1 times itself, no matter how many times you do it, is still 1. And in this last example, this particular problem, I would simplify the parentheses and then distribute the negative 3. So I would have 6 divided by 3 into the 2 minus, remember there's a 1 right there. So inside the parentheses, 6 divided by 3 is 2. Into the 2 minus 1 would be 1. So don't forget there's a 1 on each one of these. And now that I've simplified inside the parentheses by dividing 6 and 3 and doing into the 2 minus 1, I'm going to distribute my exponent of negative 3. So I have 2 to the negative 3 into the negative 3, which we'll rewrite as 1 over 2 to the 3rd into the 3rd, so that we have positive exponents. If you would like to continue and multiply that out, 2 to the 3rd is 8, so you could write 1 over 8 times into the 3rd. Either one of these answers is okay.